Hey, this is AIM46, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to SSH into your iDevice. First off, you'll just want to bring up Cydia and then go to the search tab and search for Open SSH. As you can see right here, you'll just want to click on that, and then where it says modify in the top right corner, it should say install for you. You'll just want to click install, and then if it'll probably have you respring. If it does, just respring your device, and then go back into Cydia and search for toggle SSH, and that should be two separate words. As you can see here, you'll want to click on that, and then once again where mine says modify, you'll want to hit install. The reason mine says modify is because mine's already installed, and that's why it says reinstall. So I'm just going to cancel out of that, but you'll want to install that, and then once again, if it has you restart your springboard, go ahead and do that. Then you'll just want to, if it has you respring, then you should be at your home screen. If you're still in Cydia, just close out of Cydia and bring up toggle SSH. Once it comes up, you're going to want to hit disable, and then if it closes out, bring it back up and hit enable. Okay, so once you've done this, you'll want to get WinSCP or something like that on your computer, and I will show you how to do that now. Okay, so to get WinSCP, what you'll want to do is go to the link in the description box, and it will take you to a site that looks like this. And then you'll just want to click where it says download now, and it should say your download will start shortly, and come up with something like this. If you're using Chrome, Google Chrome, it'll be at the bottom. Just click on it and then click save file, and then it'll go ahead and download for you. I've already downloaded it, so once it gets done downloading, just right click it and hit open, and then click run. Give it permission if it asks, and then choose your language, which in my case will be English, and then hit OK. Then click next again. You can choose here. I recommend going with the full upgrade just because it's faster and it should have everything you need. If you don't want to include something, you can go ahead and use the custom. But once you've done that, click next, and then I am not going to install UniBlue Registry Booster, but you can if you want. It's recommended by them, so if you want, go ahead and click next and click install. I've already installed this, so I'm not going to install it again, but once you click install, it should go ahead and install for you and come up with a page that says finish, or it may say, do you want to run this program after completion of this wizard, and you can click on that and then click finish. So you'll want to do that, and then bring up WinSCP, and you can log in to it. It's going to ask for a few things, one being the host name. That's going to be the IP address of your iDevice. Now, to get this, if you're using SB settings, which is another free Cydia app, you can just slide the bar at the top of your iDevice where the tom is, and it'll say Wi-Fi, IP address, whatever. Or if you don't want to do that, go ahead and go into settings, and then you'll want to go into Wi-Fi. Click on the blue arrow by your Wi-Fi, and then go to the DHCP tab, and it'll say IP address, and that will be what you want to put in the host name. Now, your password, if you haven't changed it, will be Alpine. That's lowercase ALPINE. If you've changed it, obviously use whatever password you've changed it to. And then just click login, and it should connect to your iDevice. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. Have a great day. Goodbye. Okay, so once you've got Open SSH and Toggle SSH on your iDevice, you'll want to go to this site that I will link in the description box, and it should take you to a site that looks like this. Once you're there, you'll want to click Download Now, and it will say your download should start shortly. Then just click Save File, and it should start to download for you. I've already downloaded it here, so I'm just going to right click and hit Open, and then click Run. Then if it asks for permission, just click Yes, and then it'll ask you to choose a language. In my case, I'm going to choose English, and then click OK. And it should bring up a wizard that looks like this. You'll just want to click Next again, and then choose if you want the full version, or you can customize. You can customize the installation if you want. I'm going to go ahead and do the full version for this video, because it's the easiest and the fastest. So select whatever you want, and then click Next. And then you can also install UniBlue Registry Booster, which is recommended by them. You don't have to if you don't want to, but make sure if you do, you can read the license agreement. Just click on it, read it if you want. Don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm gonna go ahead and click Install, and then hit Next, and then it'll take you to a page that looks like this. Make sure everything sounds good. If not, you can go back and do that custom install if you don't like how it has everything set up for you. But once you get to this, just click Install. I've already got WinSCP installed on my computer, so I'm not going to reinstall it, but you'll just want to click Install, and it'll install for you. Okay, so once you've got WinSCP installed, hold on, I'll go ahead and show you that I do indeed have it installed on my computer. As you can see right here, WinSCP is installed on my computer. But you'll just want to bring it up, and it'll ask you for your host name. That's going to be the IP address of your iDevice. To get that, you'll just want to go into Settings and then click Wi-Fi. Then click the blue arrow by your Wi-Fi that you're connected to, and then go to the DHCP tab, and it should say IP address should be the first thing on the screen under the under DHCP. Should say IP address and then whatever your IP address is. So you'll want to enter that into the host name, include all the numbers and the dots or periods or whatever you want to call them. The password is going to be Alpine. That's all lowercase, ALPINE, unless you've changed your password. Obviously, if you've changed it, you'll want to use whatever password you've changed it to. But then just click connect, and it should go ahead and log you into your iDevice. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. Have a great day. Goodbye.